There are no rules, Cole.
Look out, Wade!
Oh my.
Look out!
Oh my.
Four!
Wasn't exactly a hole in one, was it, Cole?
Hey, enough, bring it down.
And Bailey on the top of, oh, jeez! Spine first!
Hey, you have 10, Bailey, come on.
Well, let me tell you, when those tables don't break, sometimes it's even worse when you catch the edge on the base of your spine.
I wish we saw some of this on the Live Golf Tour. And Bianca now with Bailey up top. Bianca Belair. Sending Bailey through the table.